All right, boys and girls, here's a quick tutorial on how to complete 810 court case analysis. For this, you're going to read an article at your reading level, and you're going to prove to me that you understood it by taking a quiz and passing it with a perfect score. There's only 4 questions on these quizzes, so you gotta know what you're doing. So here's what you do. You go to the next assignment, you'll get a page like this. Choose to sign in with Google. I've got a fake student here that I'm just going to go ahead and use as my example for you guys. And you're going to get a page like this. Listed on this page are several different articles based on court cases. Your job is to go ahead and pick one that looks interesting to you, and you're going to, like I said, read it, and you're going to prove understanding by passing a quiz. So let's say this one looks interesting to you. You click on it, and you're going to get like I said, a quiz on this page. Now, your first job is to find out what your reading level is to me. Now, some of you guys know your what's called ZPD, and that's the one that shows a grade level. But I need to tell you what your reading level is based on Lexile. Each of these, you have these choices that you can use for your Lexile. So let's say your reading Lexile level is 900. Your job is you're going to go ahead and pick the reading level closest to what yours is. Now, if it's 900, 940 is actually pushing your reading level, and I want to be realistic. I want this to be something that you can read. So in this case, you'd pick the lowest reading level right here, and your job is to go ahead and read through this whole article. Now, one more thing I'm going to ask that you do is, while you're reading through it, if you come across any words in here that you do not understand, your job is to highlight them in red. So I'm scrolling through this thing right here, and let's just say that you actually don't know what outlawed means. So your job would be to highlight that and make it red. Okay? But then you go through the entire thing, read it, hopefully make perfect sense of it, then you go ahead and, like I said, you take the quiz. You come over to this page right here, and it's going to give you 4 questions. It's like this one right here. Which of the following is the main idea of the article? Now, here's the thing. Not only is it only 4 questions, but these questions are hard. And they really do require you to understand what you just read. So make sure to read each one and weigh against your choices. If you don't, if you go ahead and sort of make a quick decision, you're extremely likely to get one wrong. And all you need is one wrong, and you got to go back to the board. So let's just go ahead. Let's pretend that I'm doing this in a way. Say that I'm doing this in a way that you might do. So in this one, you get to actually pick a particular paragraph. It says in the section "People Get to Marry Who Want," which select the paragraph that best explains the main idea of the article, and your job is to go ahead and pick that article. So for this one, you would go through it and say, okay, I think it's this one, and then you go next, and then say which line is the narrow one. Okay, again, I'm doing it like I'm kind of rushing through it. And then I get to the last one here, and it says read the sentence, and then it says which of the following is a synonym for the word dignity. Let's say I think it's trust, and I submit, and it tells me, oh my gosh, I got 0 correct. So if this is the case for you, if you got less than 4 correct, your job is to go back here, and you got to pick another article. Okay, and then this time, maybe you want to slow down, maybe even ask me for some help. One of the reasons I tell you to go ahead and select, identify all of the words that you don't know is because this helps me to help you through it if you don't get a passing score. So, like I said, you got to read through one of these guys and then pass that quiz. If you've gotten to the point where you're on your 3rd one and you just can't get through it, call me over. I'll talk you through this piece, but most likely you're just not taking the time that's required to close read. Some of you guys remember in 9th grade there was a close reading assignment. Most of you guys don't do it. You don't even read my instructions, so you can't do that with this one. You got to take it seriously. All right, good luck and happy reading.